multi-pronged immigration bill today, and Senator Chris Coons of Delaware joins us now. Good to have you on board this morning.
Senator, let's start by talking about the Devin Nunes memo. Sound effects, please. The Devin Nunes memo. There we go. Thank you. We were just testing that out, Senator. I'm sorry that you had to be on camera when we did it. But a lot was promised, very little delivered, and yet it's significant because a war was declared by the president, the FBI, and the Justice Department. Where are we today, and should the Democratic memo be released today?
Well, Joe, that sounds a lot like the Patriots in the Super Bowl last night. A lot was promised, but not enough was delivered. It's a great morning to be in Philadelphia. Yeah. And I'll tell you, I have the same reaction to the memo by Devin Nunes that you do. I've got the memo right here, and frankly, if folks haven't read it, they should, because it doesn't provide the vindication that President Trump is claiming. It makes it clear, in fact, that the investigation was well underway before the Steele dossier was ever brought forward. And it points to Papadopoulos, another Trump campaign aide who has now pled guilty and is cooperating, as the source of the initial intelligence that began the investigation into the possibility of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. I am encouraged, Joe, that there are a few Republicans like Trey Gowdy saying on the Sunday shows and in public that this doesn't have anything to do with trying to undermine or derail Robert Mueller's investigation. My partner in immigration legislation this morning, Senator John McCain, a genuine hero of the Vietnam War that you were just referencing, is also someone who has forcefully said that the president is not doing enough to stand up to Russia, that the investigation being led by Robert Mueller should go on, and that this memo shouldn't be allowed to distract from it. I think we should be seeing a release of the Democratic memo once properly vetted by the DOJ and FBI. I think it'll provide a thorough counterpoint, and I think it is rooted in the intelligence that the Nunes memo wasn't. Yeah. Devin Nunes, the chairman of House Intelligence, has made it clear he didn't even read the underlying intelligence. Trey Gowdy did, and I think therein lies the difference between how the two of them are characterizing this brief and partisan and misleading memo.
Nick Confessore.
Senator, good morning. So you have here a bill that offers a path to citizenship for the Dreamers and a study of border security, but no money for the wall. So what's the carrot in here for conservatives who will say this is amnesty, they can't back it? What's the path forward to get this through the Senate and perhaps the House?
Well, first, I'm deeply honored that Senator McCain reached out to me, someone who has long been known as a very forceful advocate for full funding for the Department of Defense. He's trying to join with me and get this immigration conversation restarted in a positive direction in the Senate. This is a copy of the bill that has been championed in the House by Republican Congressman Will Hurd, who has 800 miles of Texas border in his district near El Paso, and Pete Aguiar of Southern California. It has 27 Republican co-sponsors and 27 Democratic co-sponsors in the House. So in an environment where it's often said, oh, this or that proposal can't pass the House, it's important to focus on the fact that this bill that we are introducing today, that Senator McCain and I are introducing in the Senate, already has a block of Republican co-sponsors about the same size as the Freedom Caucus. You are right in your question. It needs more border investment. It lays out a plan, a pathway towards securing control of the border by 2020. And I expect that in order for this to be embraced by Republicans as the solution that'll get us moving forward towards fully funding domestic and defense spending, we will need to add some border funding to it.
All right. Thank you so much, Senator Chris Coons. Greatly appreciate it. And go Eagles. Congratulations. It's funny, just a week ago, he was a Patriots fan. But anyway, I'm joking, Senator from Delaware.
Thank you, Senator.
Hey, Casey, really quickly, you know, it seems to me that Democrats overall are